Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Ben Clymer. I'm Audra Martin. Back at home ice tonight, the Minnesota Wild, after that successful road trip, found themselves down 2-0 to the San Jose Sharks. Instead of rolling over, what do? They battle back to force overtime, get the game winner thanks to Jared Spurgeon. They pick up 2 huge points over the Sharks, and they're starting to gain some momentum and some ground in those Central Division standings.
Well, maybe not the first period the Minnesota Wild would have liked, but after that, the second and the third period in the overtime, tremendous efforts for the Minnesota Wild. Thought they played rock solid. Good thing, though, they had Devin Dubnyk in that first period. He was very good. And, on the other side of that, Jones was outstanding for the San Jose Sharks. But the Minnesota Wild had that key word, perseverance. They did persevere mightily in those final 40-plus minutes to be able to get that victory.
Well, here's a look at tonight's final stats. The Wild get the win. A nice shot advantage, 41-28 over the San Jose Sharks. 0 for 3, though, on the man advantage. They kill off San Jose's one power play opportunity. It all equals a big win tonight for Bruce Boudreau, who likes what he's been seeing from his team as far as gaining some consistency in the standings. Another big 2 points here for his team.
As long as we can continue to get better, this is something we're doing fine right now, but come April, you have to pick that up a lot, and in March, you got to pick it up a lot. I mean, got a lot to talk about because our March wasn't that good last year.
So next up for the Minnesota Wild, it's a familiar face in Mike Yeo and his St. Louis Blues that come to town Tuesday night. A St. Louis team at the beginning of the season was dominating the Central Division. Things have turned south for the Blues. They have just 3 wins in their last 11 games. So this is a team the Minnesota Wild should be able to take advantage of. We'll see if they can get it done on Tuesday.
Well, confidence and momentum so incredibly fickle, and for Mike Yeo's team, you touched on it. They were doing outstanding and really starting to find momentum that looked like they were a Stanley Cup final team. All of a sudden, this team is struggling. So anyone who is not a Mike Yeo fan, you're going to have an opportunity to see your Minnesota Wild team really try to kick a team when they're down. Big thing for the Minnesota Wild against a team like that. Give them a reason to believe, here we go again. This isn't our night. That start, extra important.
Well, the win tonight means the Minnesota Wild matched a season-best 4th straight win. We'll see if they can finally make it 5 in a row against their former bench boss and Mike Yeo and the St. Louis Blues Tuesday night. We look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, for Ben Clymer, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.